Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Coach Oak Show on Coach Oak TV. You're here with Coach Oak himself. This is the post-com of my Rando 64 and the DGBA low-tier tour. I actually live-com this and then realized after I kind of forgot to talk through like 75% of the battle. So, yeah, I don't know. That's weird. I like to talk way too much, but heck, that's why I have this. But, you know, we did that, so it's fine. Which should tell you it was a pretty intense battle. So I have Belly Drum Slurpuff. If Golbat goes down, it can just win. Hitmonlee... We'll talk later about Hitmonlee, but it is a White Herb Close Combat, knockoff, Stone Edge, and Rapid Spin in the end. Drifloon is a weird set with Stockpile, Acrobatics, Recycle, and Substitute. Sorry, I was having a little moment there. Indeedee Female is Expert Belt. Dazzling Gleam, Mystical Fire, and Psychic, as well as Healing Wish. Lantern is Sugarberry, Volt Switch, Scald, Ice Beam, and T-Wave. And a Selgor is Sash with T-Spikes, Knockoff, U-Turn, and Final Gambit. So I was debating leads here. It was either going to be Hitmonlee or a Selgor. I was expecting the Ferroseed lead, but I kind of wanted to match. I kind of wanted to just match with match hazards for hazards, knowing their only removal is Defog and my only removal is Rapid Spin. So that was kind of the thought. I can Rapid Spin if I have to. Now I get the lead right in his Ferroseed, and we are going to swap hazards on the first turn. They're going to put up rocks. I'm going to 2 T-Spikes. My second turn, I think I misplayed a little bit. So I've gotten into a real big habit with the Selgor, but I gotta remember in this type thing, people don't know me. Like the people who know me know what I'm gonna do with the Selgor at this point, and kind of play around it. So I was playing around them, playing around it type thing. But I don't know Havens. But good luck, have fun to them. So, anyways, like we saw in my battle with Kurt, right? Like he knows how to work what I do with Frostlass and stuff. Similar kind of thing here with the Selgor. So I put up my layer of T-Spikes, he puts up a layer of rocks, which all is good. Now, he has some really silly bulk and Jellicent Porygon 2 for this level. So I really kind of wanted the second layer, just so they couldn't just sit there and stall. But I had Final Gambit here, and I should have clicked Final Gambit. It takes out the Ferroseed. I knew he was probably going to Gyro Ball here, which isn't going to kill me, and I do get a second on that. And then I can knock off, and the Ferroseed's not useless, but it's got less value at that point. However, yeah, I think I should have just taken it out, but in hindsight, but that's hindsight. Go to the second layer Toxic Spikes again, because I wanted the Badly Poison on everything. So we go for knockoff. Now, nothing knocked off here, so I don't know if this is because Iron Barbs took me out, or... and my calc was being a bit weird, so I don't really know what was up there. Somebody can tell me in the comments. I feel like I'm being stupid. I'm missing something. It must be, I'm guessing, because of Iron Barbs, but it is what it is. I'm going to go into Indeedee. A Mystical Fire from here because an Expert Belt should kill. And honestly, at this point, I don't know if it's a Violate or not. I'm very confused on that whole thing. So I'm going to fire off Mystical Fire. Nothing comes in on this really well because of the coverage I have. The only thing that really comes in well in Mystical Fire is Zygarde, and if he wants to go straight Zygarde, A, it's going to get poisoned, B, it's going to take a bit of chip, right? And I think I live one banded anyways, I can't remember for sure. I think I'm just live one banded 1,000 arrows, I might not, and it doesn't switch in well at all to Psychic. So, and Jellicent coming in, it drops its special attack, which is good for me too, and I'm completely just fine with that. So we're going to click Mystical Fire here, and they are going to go into Malamar. Which is going to take the Mystical Fire hit. It is going to get a special attack boost. But with the T-Spikes and the Mystical Fire hit, it's just in Dazzling Gleam range now, which is great. There was a slight chance it was a roll, but if it, from what I expect it was, which is max HP Malamar, it was a roll in my favor, and now if he was like Assault West or something, obviously not. I was expecting Trick Room Malamar, because Trick Room Malamar kind of just destroyed my team. So he goes back in Ferroseed. I'm just going to Mystical Fire again. No reason not to. We could pick up 2 quick kills with the DD, so I'm feeling pretty good at this point. I know I misplayed with the Selgor, but that's pretty good exchange here. So it goes into Jellicent, which I'm okay with. I want to judge if it's Spadef or attacking invested or defensive. No, there's a good chance of Trick Rooms, which is, I can't really stop Trick Rooms with the team. It's just how it is. Like this, it's the reason this matchup's so bad. We're gonna switch into Lantern now. Right, I'm expecting just Recover or Strength Stap or whatever. But because we're Water Absorb, right, it means we can Volt Switch freely on a Trace Porygon. But also just, helps us switch into this. So he takes the poison damage too. We've got a few turns Trick Room. Unfortunately, I don't have Discharge on this, which just hurts me a little bit here, as I'd like to just stay in a Discharge. But we only have Volt Switch. We are going to use T-Wave later, so T-Wave is kind of nice in certain situations. Kind of Discharge probably is better, to be honest, now that I'm, again, hindsighting. But partly too, what did he not bring? Azumarill. So, T-Wave is mostly just for para attacks, let's be honest, but Discharge can get the para too, so I probably should have gone Discharge for that situation, which I hadn't really thought about, as Drifloon was kind of supposed to be my style at Trick Room's turn. So I'm going to go into this. I didn't expect Hydro Pump to be the click. I figured to go for more steady damage, like Shadow Ball. So we take more than I'd like, but we do get the kill. I mean, it was knockoff. I was expecting recovery as well, not really just a fire, so it took more damage than I'd like on Hitmonlee, but that's okay. He's going to go into Golbat. He can just Brave Bird, which isn't good. So I expect Defog, but I can't really risk it. A Stone Edge doesn't kill anyways. Should I have stayed in knockoff? Hindsight, yes. But I think going into Lantern's fine. Unfortunately, this means we don't get the poison on the Porygon or the Zygarde, which is what I really wanted. Losing the Aselgor early is not the most ideal in that situation. I knew he was probably going to get Defog off at some point. The hope was to really punish him for it. Being in Trick Room, I didn't really get to punish him, which is what it is. So that's the Discharge effect again. He's going to get the poison with Poison Fang first try, which is a bit annoying, but it's okay. I Ice Beam just because I didn't want to Volt Switch, just in case Zygarde wanted to come in. By Ice Beaming the first time, I knew I wasn't going to take too much damage from anything Golbat wanted to do. I mean, heck, the Poison's going to do more than the Poison Fang. But by firing off the Ice Beam now, I can expect that Zygarde's not going to come in. Probably Porygon 2 will switch in, so we'll just Volt Switch here. He's going to Roost, which is fine. Oh, no, I T-Wave here, sorry. That's right, because I was wanting to T-Wave the Porygon 2, was what I was wanting. But so we're going to go and we're going to Volt Switch now. But now you can see that Poison has chipped us pretty low. So unfortunate, but it is what it is. That's why you're in Poison Fang. Kind of surprised it wasn't Toxic here, to be honest, and was Poison Fang. But that's what it is. I guess you go for it when you got it. Just my team's pretty offensive, so we're going to go in DD. Luckily, we don't get poison this time, which is great. I mean, Poison Fang's 50%, right? So you run it for the poison, well, than shipping. So we're going to fire off a Psychic. Obviously, they're going to switch to Porygon, which is fine. I knew it was going to take pretty good damage. Force it to recover, hopefully, which it does as we get into Drifblim. So we're going to put up a sub, hoping to catch a Toxic. No Toxic. Okay. So, or at least none shown here. So I go for Discharge, so I'm going to start stockpiling. I expected Discharge to knock me into Citrus Berry range, which it doesn't quite, which is actually good. Low roll. So we'll put up another stockpile here. And the point is to get this to where I can not have it break us up, which is now at the point where it shouldn't break us up. So now we can start doing Recycle, all that kind of stuff. Do I wish I had Toxic on this right now? Yeah, very much so. But obviously Golbat then hardballs this, so that's why we had Acrobatics. Hindsight, again, I kind of forgot about Infiltrator and Prep as well, which you'll see will come into play. I knew Zygarde would take a lot if we could hit it off. Switching out and switching back in was smart just to get the special attack boost. Again, I probably should have thought more about download on Porygon 2. I missed some little things in Prep. It was a really tough matchup, and I was thinking a little bit too big brain and forgot the little brain. Not so much the little brain, but remember, because this was pretty mixed defensive. He had more defensive things I wanted to live, but if I had just done that one bit tweak over on the special attack, on the special defense, that would have been a lot better in this situation. If I had remembered Infiltrator, I would have probably put Toxic on this anyways, knowing I couldn't hardwall the Golbat. So he is paralyzed. I'm going to start firing off. in a second here into this Golbat. I'm really hoping for some para hacks here. I'm not doing too much damage. Should I have switched out? Probably, but I didn't want to go straight in DD again, because we'll kind of play the same game with the Porygon. Although, I think from 85 he would have lived too, which is what it is. So I'm not fully thinking here. Because the damage is so little. For some reason, I'm not even noticing it going down. I'm just thinking it's hitting the sub, and then Toxic, and I was real confused for a second. I was like, wait, can Poison Fang poison through sub? And then I remembered Infiltrator, and then went, oh yeah, it's doing damage. So that wasn't the smartest. I should have switched out. I shouldn't have played this game with Golbat at all, any way, shape, or form. But DD somehow became my super important offensive threat, as well as I really wanted to keep it around for the Healing Wish into the Lantern. But I should have gone hard in DD here. If it got poisoned, that's fine. I just fire off the Healing Wish into Lantern. Should have been the play. And that is what it is. So we are going to do that here once I realize my mistakes. And we're going to fire off the Psychic again. And we see, yeah, it's out of range of, it can take 2. We're going to go back to the Drift Blim. I'm trying to just honestly sack the Drift Blim off a little bit. Should that have been hard Hitmonlee? Probably. Honestly, I don't think I played super well this game, to be honest. I think I had okay prep and I missed a couple things, but I don't think I played that well. I think I fire off a knockoff. Oh no, I switched back out. That's right. I should have just stayed and fired, but Zygarde's Protect, and this is where things go very wrong. It's gonna start Dragon Dancing. I don't see the fear in this enough right away that he kind of just won. So I should have been playing these Protect turns to get into better spots. But we're going to bring him real low here with the Acrobatics because he chooses to Dragon Dance again. So I had Mach Punch on this Hitmonlee until the very last second. And I didn't have a DD in the team for most of the time. So I'm the White Herb Close Combat proc because I didn't have Psychic Drain most of the time. I thought about switching to Seed and I didn't. I looked at this again the last second. I went, I think I can make this Hitmonlee better. Decided to do Rapid Spin because I was kind of banking on no Ferroseed in prep. Not banking on it, but I was expecting no Ferroseed in prep. So I said, okay, I want Rapid Spin because Ferroseed could hazard stack on me theoretically because I don't have that much to hit it hard. But yeah, so we didn't put the Seed on, which in that case I could have gone in DD here and then gone Hitmonlee. So we came in here just, pretending we have priority with Mach Punch, hoping to scare them out. They are not scared out. They protect the Scout, which makes a lot of sense. And we are just kind of going to lose here. I'm not going to lie to you, folks. It's just going to happen. We'll speed that up a little bit and watch some Thousand Arrows come out. If I could have got I was hoping he might protect there for some reason. I don't know why. But if he had given me a chance to Healing Wish into Lantern with the Shuka Berry, I actually could have lived anything but Outrage, which would have been great. My calcs, this should have killed, so he must have been very little attack investment in Zygarde, which makes sense now that I'm seeing he's leftovers in that, but I wasn't thinking this at the time. I mean, I click Belly Drum here. Again, just thinking maybe he protects for some reason, which wouldn't be the play, but that was kind of my thought. So I definitely could have killed with Play Rough. If I'm in that case, Golbat hard walls me. So I mean, I can go Lantern and try to get in the right situation. I don't think I'm ever going to get in the right situation to do enough with Drain Punch to Porygon to get back to where I could Belly Drum. So I don't think it would have mattered at this point anyways, but it was just a funny little whoops. I should have killed a Zygarde here. But, yeah. But even a +2, with my thoughts, yeah, if I could have cut the Healing Wish off, but yeah, I didn't play well enough around Dragon Dance. I was expecting Band, even though when I saw leftovers, I should have thought Dragon Dance. I don't know. I didn't play that well, but it is what it is. My goal was, I wanted to make brackets. Real goal was top 32. We just missed out on that. This team's a bit of a joke, but it is what it is. Oh well. We tried. We didn't play that well. I was playing better for a little streak there, and then I haven't played phenomenally against Kurt over this. Now, mind you, Kurt just prepped really well for me too. So hopefully we can get it back. we'll have to see. But I also wanted more leagues. So if you're looking for people for leagues, let me know. After my retirement, I am trying to get back into playing more and more, and trying to get better again during this time where I have time. Anyways, have a nice day, everybody, because Coach Oak said so, and I will see you all next time.